Look at that. Facebook is back up and running. How are you all today with no Facebook or Instagram? How productive were you? I felt like the energy was quiet. Like it felt like it just felt really quiet. And it was also great for some realizations for me. So I'm really glad that it actually happened today. Sad for those of you who may have been doing a launch or something else, but I felt like it was really good today. All right, 40-day prosperity plan, day 31. I hope I labeled this correctly. If not, I have to go back and label it. Day 31, statement 1. God is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. I'll read it again. Sounds of New York City. God is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. So it's interesting, I'm actually going to tie this into what happened today. So I think many of us have allowed social media to be the all-providing source of our infinite prosperity. I think so many of us who own businesses or connect with other people have turned Facebook and Instagram into the place where it is our all-providing substance. It's like, what will I do without Facebook or Instagram? I feel like my thing is going to come loose any moment now. It's like, what will I do without Facebook or Instagram? How will I reach out to people? How will I communicate with them? How will my business grow? How will I keep in touch with the people that matter to me? How will I be social and active and engaged? It's so funny that this says source energy is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. And this all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. And again, I think about how we have turned, it so hit me today how we have turned social media into everything. Like social media is everything. Like what would happen if there was no Facebook? What would you do? What would be your all-providing source of entertainment, of news? How would you connect with other people if there were no Facebook or no Instagram? How would you find new friends? It's really funny, and I posted this. It felt energetically quiet today. I mean, I couldn't get on Facebook. I was like, I thought it was just like a bad connection or whatever. And then after a while, I just kind of stopped trying. And then, later on in the afternoon, found out, it's actually down. But it felt so quiet, like energetically, for a few hours. And if you're one of those people that can feel and is tapped in or tuned in to energy, to the energetic fields of others, you may not even realize that you're tapped into energetic fields until maybe today, when you might have felt like this sense of, and didn't know what was going on. You can feel the field. That means you can feel the field. And when it came back, it came back on. It feels like static noise. Like when someone does a movie and they've got like 50 screens at one time, and all the screens are going, and they're doing it in a way to seem like there's confusion. And you've got everybody talking at one time on all of these screens. That's what it feels like when social media is back on. Even if I'm not on it, I realize I can feel it. I can just feel it. And so when it was down today, it was really peaceful. All that energy wasn't bouncing back and forth. Because, if you followed at least this 40-day prosperity plan or anything else, or anyone, you know that we are energetic beings. We're not just like humans, right? We literally emit an electromagnetic field, literally electricity. And so we can feel the field. A lot of us don't even realize we can feel the field. You know, we run around and just say things like, I'm an empath. That's why I can feel everything. Yeah, for everyone is an empath because we're all electromagnetic. We all touch each other, even if we're not physically touching. And so today was so interesting to notice the silence. Like I can tell it's not, obviously I'm on here, but I can also feel it's not silent. Like I can feel the energy right here. Right here. What would you do without these platforms? How would you cultivate yourself? And I'm not against social media. I am going to be exiting most of it soon because I realized it's like, why? What was I doing before 2010, 2008? Could I get back to that? Could I expand on that? Could I go out and meet people? Because the energy that exists on these platforms, after a while, just gets to be too much. And then instead of you looking at yourself and your connection to the divine as the source of your abundance, as the source of your all, as the source of everything, and seeing yourself as this walking embodiment of this lavish, luscious abundance, instead of cultivating your life, you're busy spending time looking at other people's lives. I can't tell you how many times I've thought of something and then looked at a post and said, oh, they said it already, I can't say it. How many times I've looked at something and gone, oh, look at their life. My life doesn't look like that. I've done that. None of us are immune to that. Scrolling through, oh, look at that. Oh. Instead of cultivating my own self, hearing my own creativity flow through me, I could be taking time to do that. I could be taking time to let what wants to come out of me do that. And again, I'm not against social media. But it is interesting to me today, especially with statement 1, how far too many of us have a tendency to make this our all. Our sole method of communicating with other people. Like there isn't any other way to communicate with folks. It's easy to meet people here, right? That's the thing. It's really easy. It's also easy to get lost in it, to get sucked in it, to be devoured by it, to forget who you are in it, to let it consume your day. You post something, someone responds, and you know, you gotta look and see, and then you gotta respond, and then you check in to see if they responded too. I've done that. It was quiet today. And I don't think I have much more to say, honestly, than that right now. I'm going to finish out the 40 days on here because I've been doing them live on here. My website has the ability to do live stream. My website has the ability to have memberships and groups. And I think I'm going to spend some time really cultivating my website and cultivating some community there and doing some live streams there, and perhaps expanding my email list and really inviting people there versus being on here. Today it was really clear. that it was time to start making that shift. Slowly, just making that shift. Keep a profile here. Keep a low profile. But to really make this not a home. As I was walking home today, I thought to myself, what if I deleted my Facebook? And at first it was kind of like, oh, delete your Facebook. And I hope everybody has backed up their stuff. You can download and back up your stuff, right? You can download your whole entire profile just in case. I highly recommend that if you haven't done it. Just in case. So you don't lose all of these precious memories that so many of us have shared with others. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to say it's time to move. For me. I don't think that that's necessary for everyone, but it feels good for me. Source energy is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. Not Facebook, not Instagram. Source energy. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as you, the reality of you. Go be you and go live in the real world. Go create from that space of you in the physical realm. Bring into the physical realm that which exists in the other realms. Do that. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 32. I love you. Bye.